So now what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to stay organized and copy and move files using Windows Explorer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on this folder where we had our Mary Poppins spreadsheet. And in the earlier exercises you would have learnt that we can just click and drag it to the left and it will automatically resize. Now I need a second Windows Explorer, so I'm just going to come down into here. I'm going to right click and you can see I can just click on Windows Explorer and it will load up a new Windows Explorer. And now what I'm going to do is I'm now going to position it to the right hand side. Just click, drag it to the right and it will resize. This is always a really good thing to set up if you're copying files from one location to another location. So you can see on the left hand side I have my Mary Poppins file, and on the right hand side is going to be the place where I'm going to copy those files. Now how I'm going to do this is I'm going to drag files from here to here, and if I'm dragging files within the same computer system, then what will happen is it will actually move the files. But I want to create a copy. So let's look at first of all. So first of all, you can see in my computer, if I just click on my computer, you'll see that I've added an external hard drive. This is a USB key. So when I'm dragging files, I'm going to drag files to here, but because it is a separate hard drive, it will automatically create a copy and not move the files. Windows 7 will always assume that if you're moving it away from your computer hard drive, it will create a copy. So if I just double click here on this external drive, my USB stick, I'm going to click on Mary Poppins and I'm going to drag it across to here. As I drag it across, you can straight away see that there's a copy to removable disk. If I release, it's just copied the file across. What happens though if I wanted to actually put it in a folder within here? You'll see that very conveniently at the top I can create a new folder. When I click on that, it instantly creates a new folder and allows me to rename it. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to call this my Disney folder. And if I do the same thing, I click on this and I now drag it, you can see that it automatically is being moved, not whereas before it was actually copying. And that is because the removable disk is a single file system. If I do want to create a copy, what I can do is hold down the control button and you'll see it moves now to copy. And if I release the control button, it moves back to move. So I'm now just going to release that and you'll see that that folder has been moved into the Disney folder. Now let's close down this Windows Explorer and let's just focus not on our external disk, our USB, and let's just focus on our computer drive. So I'm just moving this folder, and now let's think about moving things to another location, perhaps to the desktop. So instantly what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag Mary Poppins to the desktop. Straight away you can see that it's moving it because it's within the computer file system. If I hold down control, it instantly moves to copy. So as soon as I release the mouse, there we go, I have a copy of Mary Poppins. So Windows Explorer, really easy way to move and copy files, and remember to use that control button just to make the distinction whether you're going to move or copy.